Hey guys, welcome back into Movement Parallels Life. Today we've got a 15-minute mindful mobility practice. So, this was supposed to just be a quick warm up before an interval workout, and it ran long and it kind of turned into its own thing, and it's pretty cool how that happens. This practice is going to emphasize wrist and spinal mobility. I'll introduce the variations and offer up some quick cues. This practice isn't so much about achieving anything specific so much as it is cultivating mindfulness. This is a chance to feel your movements and listen to your body. So just keep that in mind as we join in on the practice today, working those scap push ups, feeling the shoulder blades spread across the back in protraction, and then draw together strongly in retraction. Wrist rocking. Plant the hands so the index fingers are parallel to one another, and then as you rock forward, make sure to push strongly through the fingertips. Flexed foot kneeling is a great opportunity to stretch out the bottoms of the feet. You can lean back and also get a deep stretch through the quads. Palm lifts for the hands and the wrists. You can start in a knee hand position. If you feel strong, you can work up to a plank position. Transitioning into some open chain wrist articulations. Just starting with these gentle kneading circles for the wrist and the elbows, breathing deeply, and then we can get into some active range control with wrist extension and deviation. Some gentle loading of the feet, ankles, knees with this transition from kneeling to deep knee bend. Next, using the floor to create our deep stretch for the hands and wrists. Keep your breathing full and relaxed and gradually expand the effort and range of motion in this movement. Back to our wrist rocking, this time an internally rotated variation. Flip the hands over and place them on the ground for some loaded wrist flexion. Start on your knuckles and then push the backs of your hands down to the floor. Maintain the strength and alignment of the arms as well as the stability around the shoulders. And we'll return to our open chain wrist articulations. These are great to alternate with some of the more intense mobility drills. Next, we'll work on some shoulder articulations. Sit tall, a little bit of tension in the core, and take your arm through a full range of motion circle with strength and intention. Keep the movement isolated to the shoulder without excessive movement going on in the body. Make sure that those ribs don't flare open as the arm reaches overhead. Spinal articulation from a knee-hand position. Maybe beginning by working with flexion and extension, but quickly expanding on these movements, adding lateral flexion and circular movements. You're looking to find that balance between strength and softness. Your movement should be relaxed but intentional. You might also explore these spinal articulations from a kneeling position. Finding length and strength in our hip flexors through these kneeling step outs. We'll transition into a variety of sitting positions to stretch the hips and the lower back. Begin to follow your body and start modifying these positions with reaching, rotating, and folding. Focusing next on head and neck mobility. Start with the gentle turns of the head, tilting, turning, looking at different angles, different directions. Get to the end range and hold it with that balance of strength and softness. Get to your end range and breathe, soften, relax. See if your body can release any excessive tension that it's holding on to. Apply gentle but firm pressure with the hands at different angles. This can be used for isometric contractions or just giving a little bit extra intensity to the stretch for the shoulders, the neck, and the upper back. We'll finish up the practice today with a little shoulder cooking. Find a comfortable seated position, hold those arms out to the sides. You can play around with hand position, you can change the angles of the arms, but keep your breathing deep and relaxed. Try to keep the shoulders from floating upward towards the ears. The shoulders stay dropped. The arms are reaching out, extending away from the body. And you're looking for that bit of relaxation amidst the growing heat. This is an exploration of your strength in your range of motion. Your shoulders can articulate all these ways to produce all these arm positions, but how often do you get there and how much strength do you have in those positions? Pay attention to the structural alignment of the body and keep breathing through the burn. After you get those shoulders cooking a little bit, go ahead, relax the arms, breathe, enjoy the heat, and we'll call it a wrap on today's practice. So I hope you're on your way to a great workout or just an awesome rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.